various shots of the crowd there, the people in the stands there. It would have been nice to have been like a sign that says Diamond Rick or something like that to bring everybody's attention to them there. But anyway, hope it was a happy 75th birthday get-together because it was happy for the local team. So with that, send it over to Rick, 75 and counting, W9OBB, KA9ARZ.
Kevin, very good, and good morning to you. And I have a nice, clean signal into Green Bay here this morning. I'm not sure the ECHOLINK side of things, but, well, anyway. Sounds good here in Green Bay. But, yeah, it's, but I think they have a lot of things straightened out yet. But nevertheless, we had a good time. And I got to, I brought my neighbor along as my friend. And we got to know him a little better, and really an enjoyable time. We got to meet him and his wife afterwards when we all came over here and joined in for chili. The granddaughters helped Grandma make the chili and also to finish decorating the Christmas tree and the rest of the house and the dollhouse. And yes, I will be sending out pictures soon. But I'm in and out on short time this morning because I am getting ready. I have to get out of here pretty soon for to go pick up my son-in-law in Appleton, and then we're heading down to Milwaukee to pick up a new car that he bought. Well, it's not new; it's a used car, but it's in Milwaukee, and it's a Maserati, and we're going to go pick it up, and then I'll follow him back home. So. Hopefully everything goes well with that, and I'm sure we'll have an enjoyable time and probably a pretty nice lunch, too. And then tomorrow I'll be having lunch at CQ2C over in Green Bay here at the Dave Family Restaurant. And those pictures are coming, folks. Just haven't had a chance to put them all together yet. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Bruce. W9UUB, this is W9OBB. Good morning, Bruce.
Thank you, Rick. Answer the question, please. I guess I'm curious. Do you like your Green Bay tap water?
The Green Bay tap water is, of course, out of Lake Michigan, and well, I'm in Ashwaubenon, but Ashwaubenon has an agreement with Green Bay, so I'm sorry I forgot about the question. We don't buy too much bottled water, no. We usually have it on hand for our guests, but as far as using the bottled water, not very much. So that is our answer here. Our water is fine here. We used to be on well water in Ashwaubenon, probably about 10 years ago now, or 8 years ago, and it was also very good water. So we're one of the lucky ones. Back to you, Bruce, and thanks for the question, and thanks for doing the net. W9UUB, this is W9OBB.
Thank you, Rick, and happy post-birthday. Okay, I've got, let's see, 6 people on ECHOLINK logged in, so now we'll go to VHF station. Please give W9UUB a call.
Navy 9NN, John and Beulah. A9BXG.
CC9 KMA.
Net control, KC9, LN Zulu, good morning. I'll read the complete list, and then we go to jokes of the Monday. First up will be Michelle K9EQ, Al N9EDQ, Larry K9VIP, Dave K6 ECL, Brad K9UPDQ, and finally Alan in the UK G1AEU. Alan, you're going to send it over to John 89NN, Bob BXG, Jones KMA, Damian 9P, Josh GDA, and finally Tom LNV. Did I miss anyone? Okay, here we go. Jokes of the day. That man, I'm talking to his grandfather who has retired, been retired for some time. Grandfather put in long hours, 40 years of really giving her. And in a moment of curiosity, the kid asked him how his life had changed. Grandfather said, well, I get up in the morning, I got nothing to do, and in the evening I go to bed, and it's only half done. I called a great aunt on her birthday and decided to sing happy birthday. Get to the dog. I realized I had the wrong phone number. The other phone said, don't worry, son. You need a lot of practice. And finally, I remember you to call tomorrow. I call him Jake from the big farm. No, here you go. Let's back up on it with D9EQ, Michelle, Goodmorning, and then you're going to turn it over to Al and Oshkosh. This is N9EDV. Good morning, Michelle, and good morning to everyone on the Good Morning Net. Outside here, we have 26 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and windy. I think some better results to the mailbox, and it's very, very brisk out there. There's a wind chill don't know what it is, but it's not pleasant. And for your question, Bruce, yes, we drink bottled water. We do it mainly because we get some flavored water. I have some flavored water. I drink Sandy as first question flavored water that you drink. And not that we can't drink our water here, it's possible, but we do have under the filter, and I do use that for also drinking. But it's nice to have that flavored water. You drink it more often. I need to drink lots of water. So, and if we go on a trip or something, we can take bottled water along. So right now, that's all I have. There's more comments on my next go round, but right now that's all I have. So we'll pass it over to Larry, KD9DIP, which is N9DVD. It's windy in the Windy City there, Larry. Thank you, Al, KD9DIP. Larry, Algonquin, Illinois. No, I don't see a lot of trees moving. It's not very windy at all. I don't know what the temperature is. I'm still in hibernation from last night with the doggies. Fella at KU, who sent him his radio to Michigan, that worked fine. Those guys up there in Michigan, I sent mine there and came back, and very pleased with them, very professional. They know what they're doing, and I like that. Too bad it's not ICOM itself, but they're the next best thing. And Joan, I'll get you for that. There's chapters of millions, and boy, does that mean anything? But then again, they put it on so they can get viewers filtered out over 6 episodes. I like the first, a little bit of the second, and certainly the last episode. Those were the best. But the other 3 I could have cut or edited way down to a couple of minutes each. My pal Dave is up next, but I drink well water in both locations. I'm checking everything from, to the light bulb, to the pump room, to Dave, Larry dropped in and out. Dave, pick it up. P6 DCL. That's enough about me. What about you? Big Dave, KD9DIP over to DCL in California. Your turn.
192.168. Where's the dot? Alert. Okay, Larry. Sorry about that. Just getting out of bed, so good morning to everybody. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it very much. I drink bottled water. I buy the 2.5-gallon bottles. They last quite a while. They last long enough. And I'll always have one there to go. And never out with water. Our water is from Hogan Dam. And it does not taste good, A. They put a lot of chlorine in it, B. And C, our water system, the pipe coming through all the houses, especially in our area, which is hilly and old roads, and we have lots of dirt in the water. You can see it sometimes, sandy stuff, because they water system in the roads. They're always broken up and they never compacted and put, the right kind of stuff on top of it. So anyway, it's not a good thing. Anyway, we're doing good out here. We're getting ready we've been celebrating the wonderful Christmas spirit of season, and it's been gorgeous. We've been walking around a lot and enjoying that, and we've been playing ham radio a lot, and so we're enjoying life. Hey, this is DCL, and we're going to turn it over to Brad, 89 UPE. Good morning, Brad, and good morning to everyone.
Good morning. The time is 8:20 a.m.
Well, good morning, Dave. Thank you. This is 89 UPE. Beginning the ECHOLINK this morning so that I can be up in the upper level of the household with a little bit.
Looks like Brad dropped off. Let me see if he's still there. KD9UPE, W9UUB.
Felt that cold coming on the last day, Rick, I think on Saturday, so I hope you'll be doing better soon. It sounds like a rough, it sounded a bit rough this morning, so that's the truth there. Water, I don't know, I can't remember honestly what got us buying the bottled water, except that when I traveled, and I think Linda also did this, I would buy a gallon of water when I get to a different city. I didn't like the idea of trusting water anyway. So, and it wasn't expensive enough, but now we buy the water, it's just for the convenience. I guess it's good to take it with me on a drive every once in a while, so I do drink more water. It's usually pretty tasty with the additives. And as far as Green Bay water, it's always been fine since I was young. It comes right from the lake. It was from the well for a while when I was young, but it comes right from the lake, and it's great. The funny thing is up north, well water, we're happy with it, and Linda drinks it all the time. I will usually reach over and grab a bottle of Green Bay water. At least 3 bottles and brought up there with us, because ladybug, I don't know what Buddy would do, but ladybug, he's used to it now, so with ladybug, she could smell the difference. Would not drink the well water. Once you get up, it's not my water. I want to throw some chlorine or whatever it is in the Green Bay water. So, with that, then, I better get moving along here. And where am I going? Oh, I'm going to Alan in England. E1AU. Good morning, Alan. This is KD9UPE.
192.168.1.8.
Are you ready not to copy over to me? So, the mind go all on the net. The music is rushing myself. Anyway, Johnny Saturday here, not sold, business for sunlight. Then he called him now with, hey, get them to the name, and said he boy big dick on the barometer. The occasionally for the water, also when we have a car, and we go down to the lake, and someone will walk with us. But our water comes from a river bar up on the state called Norfolk, as the highest point
Rick. I appreciate the info. I'll pause a moment to see if it picks up Alan again.
It's got this feeling and my 13 big dogs doing now receive feeling. I've got a check on that bubble to say it is prepared by them. Anyway, we were going to television program and a man who was born in England, but he lives in America. He went down left on about to go under, bankrupt. Anyway, he was in Arizona, older father, one of the two, and he said to the owner, you live in a jelly, and plus you don't know any bottled water. He couldn't believe it. Anyway, over he was on AB9NN, B1AU.
192 dot 168 dot 1.28. Weather alert on.
And all the time that I'm going on here, I don't know whether it's my connection or not, or it is that. But I keep you have signed out, David and other few people have signed out.
Okay, AB9NN, John from windy, snowy Beulah, Michigan, northwest border, Michigan, straight across Lake Michigan from Algoma, 9 miles inland. And yeah, we've got a strong northwest wind at 31.9 miles an hour currently. And the power has been out a couple of times already today, so hopefully it'll stay on during my transmission. Hearing a good amount of crackling from the weak station, so not sure how I'm making it in. Got an S8 on the repeater this morning, so that's pretty good. Solar flux index is at 155, so that's a little tick up, so that's a good thing. Let's see, not much going on today. We had a busy day yesterday, went to church, and then Jane played bells at the library, and we went out for a pizza dinner after that, and then drove home, so had a long day. As far as the question of the day, as far as water supply is concerned, we have our own well at our house here, and so when the power goes out, we also lose water. And that also loses toilet flushing capabilities as well. So when the power goes out for a day or two, that gets to be problematical. We haven't taken to having water supply in the house, and that's a shame on us. We probably need to do that. But so far we've been okay with it. I'll keep it short, and let's see, I guess it's over to KA9, PST from AB9, and then John and Beulah. Have a great day, everyone.
Day all. Ugly looking out there. Dark, windy. Oh, well, we've only had 25 mile an hour gusts, so pretty calm here. Nothing major. Might go spend some time out in the shed. Might need some more boards. And water. Well, our water is heavy in iron. I do run a water softener all the time, at least once a week, sometimes twice. And nobody really liked the taste of the water that much here, so we were drinking some bottled water, but I was just drinking out of the tap, because that's the type of water I grew up with. But did install a reverse osmosis system, and now the water tastes really good. Even my daughter will drink it. They usually drink a lot of bottled water from when they're up here, but the water is good. Really tastes a lot better. I change the filters about once a year. They say you can get 3 years out of it, but with the heavy iron and such, I do it once a year. And it's getting to be about that time again. I think I got got enough kit to do another one. So I did live in Green Bay for 20 years, and the water was fine there. Of course, they were pumping all kinds of stuff in there, but I guess it must be good because there's a lot of people living to a pretty ripe age. So, not too much else. I'll send it over to KMA. K90XC. Oh, and I got to unload a big trailer of logs. I brought home 2 of them on Saturday. Over to you, Joan.
Updated weather information. Special weather statement.
See if I can override her. KC9 KMA. I haven't been counting. Is that the 3rd or 4th interruption with the computer lady? Bruce, maybe you're counting. KC9 KMA here in sunny, blindingly sunny Sevastopol. The high wind of 31 was at 7:05. Who wanted to know the wind chill? It's 15. It's just frigid out there. 26.2 degrees, but the barometer going way up at 29.76, so it's on the rise. But sustained winds well into the 14, 15 through 19. So it's very windy out of the north. So here, the question of the day, I think Saturday, the phone rang. I picked it up, and I could hear my sister-in-law from Florida, and it was clear that she was having a conversation with a cousin in Madison on their cell phone. I said, hey, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? And the answer was no. And so I surmised that my sister-in-law accidentally conferenced us in, as she had called over the weekend or whenever to wish Jeff a happy birthday. But when I looked at my caller log, there was no record of the call. So this is a mystery to me. The water, however, is not a mystery. I live adjoining a farm onto which they dump all manner of crap, literal and otherwise, and we have had it tested, and we are just at the legal limit of arsenic and nitrates, I believe. We drink the water. It tastes great. It makes tasty coffee. When we lived in the suburbs, we had a well, and so it was better than the city water, which came from Lake Michigan and heavily chlorinated. So literally, if you had a sink or a tub full of water, you'd get a waft of chlorine as it was filling. It also made horrible coffee. So it's against my religion to pay money for just water. I just have the hardest time buying bottled water when ours is relatively safe to drink. I don't think really anywhere is safe for sure anymore. We knew that in the Lake Michigan water there were traces of all kinds of medication because the treated sewage is released into the lake and the medicine goes with it. So there you have that cheery thought for the morning. Curious, did I time out? Over to you, Damien.
Joan, when you said the word cheery thought, that was the end of the let's see, I never ever buy water when I'm on the trip. If I want a drink, I buy a beer. At home, the only water I get is whatever coffee what direction you have to use card for $100 a month, $10 a week or what. So if anyone knows anything about that, it is a comment about what your credit card and allow them every week or every year if you buy credit card in December. HIT over to DDA.
AG9P, 89 DDA. Good morning, Damien. Water. Well, we always still do, I should say. Drink the water from our house. Yeah, we run a water softener here. No water filter other than through the refrigerator. So whatever that one's for. I don't know if it goes to a ton. Not like a reverse osmosis or triple stage filtration. But still water's okay. You definitely taste water softener. I know, like, when I turned positive again on that bacteria, I tried to freaking bottled water, seeing if maybe the water is where I was getting the bacteria. But I didn't clear this bacteria anywhere as fast as I did the last time I had it. So I've gone back to drinking the water here. It just has a taste to me. It's like, I don't know, it just kind of tastes a little salty. So I like the bottled water a little bit better for the flavor, but I'm sure if I got a reverse osmosis or a triple filtration system, I would enjoy it better. But it all works with water, and I haven't felt it yet. But yeah, Joan, I'm sure there's medication. I'm sure there's plastic. Like, it's all contaminated in a sense nowadays. Baseball today, and worked on this bathroom. Other than that, I don't know what else is going on. Paperwork, I got with doctor's office, and that's about it. Winds are about 30 here. It's my highest gust so far. At least what I have recorded, and steady in this one. So, but the temperature's not terrible. Boy, nice Friday. No wind. It was gorgeous out for me even. And couldn't bed out there all day. I'll send it over to Tom. KC9LN Zulu, 89 DEA. Morning, Tom.
Thank you, sir. KC9LN Zulu here. Well, good morning to all. Temperature here is 28 right now. Pretty good wind outside. You can see the leaves blowing around a little bit. And the sky is starting to turn blue again. So that's good. We had something overnight because the deck, the grass, and the roofs here are all white. So we got something out there. That being said, as far as water, I've been using a Brita filter here at the house to drink water ever since I moved into this place, I guess, or maybe a year or so afterwards. But that's what I've been using forever. That's where I drink my water out of, or if I need to pour it into a pan to cook something. But other than that, the water for washing and everything else is just what the city supplies. So that's that. This morning at about 6:57, 6:58, I was able to walk outside and see the ISS go overhead. That was good. And then yesterday, a motorcycle, when we were doing the morning net, a motorcycle went past. I haven't seen one of those in a while. He came back later that night when it was dark outside. So, hey, things happen out there, but that was interesting. And I got a bunch of errands to run, but want to get my morning walk in. So probably after this, I'll head outside and do my morning walk and then start doing the errands and everything. So, hey, everybody take care. Have a good day. Stay warm. And the sun is starting to shine outside. Thankful for that. JC LN Zulu, back to net control. Good morning to all. Tom, I missed it. Did you talk about Kiwani water? Because I got a story. Back to you.
Yeah, Kiwani sent me a list out of something that I've only partially read so far that's talking about the fact that if you run your water, let it run for about 6 seconds before you use it for whatever. And since I use a Brita filter, I let it run for 6 seconds before I fill it up. But, yeah, there's something going on there, and they recommend 2 companies that they can have your water tested for. But I still got to work on that. Back to you.
Thank you. W9UUB. Okay, well, when I worked at the hospital in Kiwani, when they had a hospital, man, oh man, it wasn't good water there. When I worked downtown in Algoma, it wasn't good in the first half of my career, but it got better. And a lot of times when you're in a city water, it kind of depends on where you are with reference to the water tower, and are you on a dead end, and on and on and on. I am amazed at the number of people that live in a city, like Algoma especially. I mean, they soften the water, and yet people still have a water softener. So I find that interesting. But I've been lucky. I had a well in the city limits of Algoma, and it was pretty decent. And it's even better here in the country. The well is deeper, and I don't have a lot of manure activity in my area. That's some, but not too much. And I was in Costco a week ago, and I was just kind of amazed at the number of people that are buying 3 and 4 and 5 cases of bottled water. And if they're into it like that, why aren't they buying big jugs? But they're buying the little pint thing. And we all know that ends up on the beach in Bangladesh. Anyway, let's see. Well, I'm going to listen to AM radio for a while this morning. I got a feeling that some of the callers are going to demand everybody from the Packers be fired. And well, let's see, what else is the news today? Quaker, big recall on their granola. Big recall. I don't have to worry. My granola's never been recalled. I got a lot of little chores to do. I got to make some beer over the weekend, so I've got big cleanup to do. Let's see, where are we? Anybody out there that would like to join the Good Morning Net, please call W9UUB. Okay, well, as is our custom, I wonder why, we're going to go back to ECHOLINK. K9GU, M9EDB, DIP, K6, DCL, Brad, KD9UPD, and finally Alan, G1AEU. So back to you, Michelle. Any more comments?
Very much. This is K9GU in Appleton again, and here. And I can think a lot about the water things in here. And I remember many centuries where the Romans had brought actual water right to Paris. They did that. I don't know if it's 1,000 years before or what, but I experimented that water period of my life in here, and it's still working here right now. And also some beautiful bridges and so on. And it was very interesting. I could talk about that for a long time. I have photography about it. I have my experience of walking there and everything. And the water was always perfect in the house of my parents. I could talk a long time about this sort of thing, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that in here. Just another word about the water question in here. That's about all I need to mention right now. And now back to N9EDV. Once again, good morning to you. This is the K9GU in Appleton.
BDU, 10-9 BDU, okay, Michelle. Yeah, the top field is better 7 o'clock here, but it's still cold with the sun helps make it better. Yeah, the bottled water, we definitely, when we go traveling, we always have bottled water. I can't trust go where we're going to stop. You know, sometimes it's affected by stomach, you never know what to get. So, we always have to trust safety, keep a bottled water in the car. Yeah, I'm still happy with my new purchase, the FCM 500, and having fun programming it, and it's for the radio. Also, like I said before, second to that, I do have my FCM 750 for sale, and it's 6 using compatible, CM4FM, and it's a dual band 440 meter radio. It's an excellent starter radio, and I got it for a partner price. So anyone wants to get under 60 fusion, just give me a call or look up my email address. Over to you, Larry, KB9DIZ, 10-9 BDU.
Well, it's dependent, as Bill Clinton would say, fill your face. Although I don't have much sympathy. You know, in Chicago, we learned how to deal with this long ago. So you never expect anything out of our teams. And that way you're never disappointed. Again, yesterday, managed to snatch defeat out of the Northern victory. And, but there was no breastfeeding or gnashing of teeth. And we all knew better. How many times have we been on that limb way out, only to have it sawed off? You know, Green Bay, I feel sorry. I mean, you had to wait for what? You got 2 games left before they're out of the running? That's too bad. I mean, your hopes are dashed in the twinkling of an eye. And that's no way to live. Take it from us in Chicago. Cubs, the Sox, the Bears. We all experienced once in a lifetime with the World Series and the Super Bowl. But that's for my grandchildren to experience because when they come through. Wowee. And this is pretty neat. We got Alan over in England who, with the help of the French, discovered, hey, we shouldn't be drinking this water. We got to bring some sewage underground. And thank them for that, rather than mixing it with potable water. And then we got Dave over on the West Coast, who slows down the state if there's a fleck in the water, but yet they allow openification on the city street in California. I don't get that. I don't get that. But out of most things that are allowed to watch. That is a good issue. If we had somebody in Hawaii, because then we'd have Alan, who's almost in tomorrow. We have Hawaii, who's still stuck in yesterday on the internet, on the net in the morning. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? KB9DIP over to my beautiful buddy, KCTTL. K6TTL. Sorry, Dave. Take it away.
All right, take it away. Well, thank you, Larry, and thank you for everything you said. I didn't understand everything, but I don't know what we do in California, but it's always not good. And but other than that, yeah, I worry about a 27 foot inside the water. It's more than a plane. It covers the water, and I fill up the bowl for the shade, and of course I have a lot for days, but I say it, when your water is your water crack, the razor getting the hair off and it turns brown, I tell you, you run very quickly, very quickly. Anyway, it's now 50 degrees. It was 47 degrees only a few minutes ago. The sun is starting to brighten the sky. I don't know how much it's going to brighten because it's cloudy out. We may have rain today, tomorrow, Wednesday, which is a good thing. We had some yesterday, and it's raining now. We were 600 of an inch, and now we're 800 of an inch. But other than that, that's about it from California. We're hanging in there and having a great time. And so I'll turn it over to Brad and wish everybody a happy Christmas and great holidays to all. K9 UPE station ECL. Take it over, Brad.
Well, that didn't work so well. I think I'm just going to open it up for comments at this time because ECHOLINK is really problematic. Any comments? Please call W9UUB.
I like the water these days, but we had a friend, a family relative from Manitowoc Waters who would come down on Thanksgiving to visit us every year round. And he had a well up there in Dodge Country. He got the same day and he was across the drinker, and we had a service with him at all times. It was changing after sipping water all day long. He was here 2 days. Thank your forefathers for putting in this pipeline to the lake and got good water here. And I always figured that coming from a guy from Manitowoc Waters, Wisconsin with a 185-foot well, I'll take him at his word, and I always like the water here in 3 days. So I'll pass it along here quick just so we get going. I heard some listeners, so I kept on echoing. I hope I didn't time out the first time. Other than that, everything, all the signals have been sounding pretty good. So we'll turn it over to Alan again, Battlebird, England. G1AEU. This is Kilo Delta 9 Uniform Papa Echo. Over to you, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Alan, G1AEU, can you let it drop, please, just to see if it'll reset?
I can hear DCL in the background. He hasn't let his link drop.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I'm going to go to Damon, see if we can override it. EG9P, W9GUB. Go ahead, Damien, with your comment.
EG9P, yeah, the crackle today, but there's another water problem. When I lived in Germany, every few years, somebody comes to your house, a workman, and puts chemicals in your water system, all the pipes, because they fill with calcium. Totally plug up pipes, your water pipes in your house. And, being in the military over there, the same problem at the big military hospitals, which have, significantly large, 6-inch water mains or whatever in their building. They plugged up also. 89 feet back to UUB.
Damien, any more comments? Give me a call. Well, at this time, in view of all the crackle, about you, but I've had enough. 9:03. I'm going to send the net, wrap things up, return the repeater back to normal at amateur. You.
Weather alert on.
C9UUB, KC9KMA.
Good morning. The time is 9:01 a.m. Weather
I think I heard you, Alan. Let me just say that the ECHOLINK stations to us are almost unreadable with the static and the doubling going on. So we'll talk another time or send an email because I don't know what's going on, but it is not pleasant. I think you do not hear that listening to each other over ECHOLINK, and that's what I wanted to check if anyone had copy on that. But we're going to sign off for today. KC9KMA.
Okay, I won't go to the side anyway. Bye, everyone. I said you, everybody.
weather information. Special weather statement.